Hi. My name is Cosmo. We are gonna review Frank Sinatra and the Wee Small Hours album. It's an album that, according to the polyphonic video, he said that Frank wanted to make an album about broken love, and he wanted it to have 16 songs. There's 16 songs on the album, and it was originally gonna be on two 10-inch records, but he wanted it to be on a 12-inch record on one disc, and that's when they started using 12-inch records for albums in 1955, and at the time, many pop and jazz albums are on 10-inch LPs, or 78 RPM singles, and classical albums on 12-inch LPs, or 78 RPM singles. At the time, 45 RPM was already a thing for singles, and can fit 3 minutes of music, maybe 4 or 5 minutes if they squeeze the groove together. The reason why Frank wanted it to be on one disc is because 12-inch records were already introduced. Pop and jazz music was never pressed on 12 inches, and he wanted it to make the album feel longer because a 12-inch can hold 8 songs a side, and Can't Slow Down by Lionel Richie is 12 inches and it has 8 songs, 4 on one side, 4 on the other, and In the Wee Small Hours has 16 songs, 8 on one side, 8 on the other, and the 10-inch LPs go for about 10 or 15 minutes, maybe 18 if they squeeze the grooves in more, and a 12-inch lasts for 25 minutes, maybe 28 if they squeeze the grooves in more. Now let's get to the review. I like this album. It's Frank Sinatra, an artist I mentioned when I make Plotagon videos, and I recommend this record. My copy is DOL pressing of this. It actually doesn't sound terrible. I bought this with the intention to buy records with a $20 gift card, and the official release is $40. Then, it costed me $17, and a review on Discogs said that he wasn't disappointed with this record, and sounds very good, and I hope I can put a picture of the review from him. I also left a review on the exact version of the DOL vinyl he bought with the link. And now the official release on Amazon is $20, and I felt just as impatient, so I learned that when I'm buying records with gift cards, I have to be patient so I can get a good deal on an official release. I wanted to get the official release because it's the best sounding version of this record. For my copy, it is a DOL repress like I said, and the highs sound crisp, the bass sounds good, the bass is good on all of my records. I can't exactly directly put my finger on which vinyl is good because they all sound good, and that's because I use entry-level equipment, but I can hear a difference between digital and on vinyl. But the vinyl I have to turn up the volume to hear it, and I never run out of volume and it sounds great. And I heard a difference in sound quality. So that means my speakers can reproduce it, and my turntable, and Adult 60, can play UHQR discs. I heard a difference in sound quality with different recordings, from one album to the next. Now, my thoughts on this album. It's great, hauntingly beautiful, and sounds good for a DOL off-brand re-release. I wish those companies don't exist at all, and that's why I'll be a sound engineer, so I can remaster those records from the original master recording for an all-analog reissue. There isn't much to say about this album other than it's great music. It sounds great, because all the songs are slow ballads that was hard to graph them on an audio spectrum analysis. Anyways, if you can't buy the UME re-release, buy the DOL pressing. It sounds very good, but it's gonna come down to your preferences. I got mine from Amazon once again, and I wasn't disappointed. Sound-wise it's very clear sounding and tight bass. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe. P.S. Please watch my newest videos, because I can't get a lot of views like my Mr. Incredible Becoming Uncanny meme video. Goodbye.